He was a fellow cringy white boy like me. This awesome partnership in Roblox. So there's my group, the Empire of Dank Memes, and then a guy allied with my group, and then we're combining armies to make a bigger army, and it's called Meme Central. So Meme Central and Empire of Dank Memes, we're combining to make a humongous empire of memery, and it's gonna be extreme cringe, and yeah. My group, and then he was like, I joined this group because I felt sad for the owner of the Empire of Dank Memes, which is me, and then I told him I'm feeling more sad because you're here, and then I banned him from the group. And he doesn't believe they had in the transgender persons group. They have also groups. This one isn't mine. They have like a fan group. So then I was in it in a high rank, but I left because a Mexican 6th grader was being mean to me and he hurt my feelings, and so I left the group. He said that my group was dumb and that he felt sad for me, and that and he said mean things to me, so I left the group. It was half Pacific Rim Robot, half Minecraft Rustic House, and everybody in my Minecraft server thought it was cool. They kept opening the doors and not closing them, so then I closed the doors. It was like a giant net, but it's like a rustic house.
Whoa, I love that.
Oh, and I made my house in survival on my. I made that way bigger. It's like I gave it a top floor, and then their balcony sits out. I opened it up a little bit. I made the pool bigger.
Pick out 2 hobbies for Kyler that would make him more normal. What would you say?
Death and
If anybody does this, they want you.
oh, you know, that's a tricky one. There's not many things that you can think of off the top of your head that would make someone so special as Kyler become normal. I feel like we would really need to educate him more and make him more intelligent. So learning, he needs to learn his basic things.
What's the plan to help Kyler or nurse him back to health?
The plan is to make sure there is no ammunition in your guns. You keep all poison away from yourself, and you try not to, overthink things, because you really need to keep, So you kind of got to lower yourself down and raise yourself both back up.
How long do you think this will take?
I don't honestly think it'll take a shorter period of time. It'll probably take years and years and years. Minimum 5 years.
Any last comments you'd like to make?
He's a plain donut that has a bite taken out of him.
Anything else?
Toothpaste. Just toothpaste. Okay.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Brendan, how do you feel about your new discovery of the Kyler?
Well, I feel very Skechers.
Can you guys sit down,
Words
please?
by Travis Perkins. He is very Skechers, and I'm very astonished by his discovery. We don't know what exactly to do with him, but we're trying to make something happen.
Here's my second question. If you could only describe the Kyler in 3 words, what 3 words would you use?
Retard. Different.
If I put syrup in this,
Special.
I think it would be moist and it would go to the bottom.
And retard.
Alright. Is there any last comments you'd like to say?
I just hope that Seamus feels the same way about him that he does about Seamus. Because if not, he will have no one to admit.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh no, I thought I heard Shrek.
Kyler, could you please explain Shrekism?
Oh, yeah. It's when people worship Shrek. You can look into it in Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life, but you may be scarred for life, so you probably shouldn't watch that. But to the short story, it's when people worship Shrek as their god, and they know a lot about Shrek, and they know all the words to the song All Star, because that was the first song in Shrek. Shrek is my ogre lord again. He was willing though, don't worry.
Wait, is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He was willing to do it. It was a life sacrifice. At that point, I knew that Shrek is just a movie.
Yay!
Oh, we're so proud of you, Kyler.
Good for you.
I think he might be it.
Well, you know, getting Kyler to give up Shrekism is a huge improvement. We pretty much just kind of relentlessly told him Shrek is a fictional character from a movie, and that there's no way to summon him, and no matter how hard you try, you cannot summon Shrek, as he is an animated character from a movie. And after persistence and a lot of just telling him that you can't summon him, he sort of gave up his ways and has slowly became more normal. He talks a lot less about Shrek, and when he does talk about Shrek, it's usually about how he gave up on the Shrekism religion. So if we can just follow our same tactics that we use to, you know, get him to give up Shrekism,
and he just finally learned that he could not summon a fictional character. So really, I'm really glad we got him to give up Shrekism, because it seemed like we couldn't get him to give up.
I hate honey mustard.
Travis, you silly. That's ridiculous. Honey mustard is the best thing ever. Especially when you mix it with sweet and sour sauce. I mean, there's the dressing, and there's also the sauce. I mean, I prefer the sauce over the dressing, but my grandma prefers the dressing over the sauce. But you can use interchangeably.
Speak a little louder.
You can use the sauce as dressing, and the dressing as sauce. Especially when you get the sauce, not the dressing. If you do it the dressing, it's bad. You gotta get the sauce, 65% honey mustard sauce, 45% sweet and sour. Just mix it together. It is delicious. It is all of the four favorite
That's
sauces.
110%. Do you realize
It's
that?
110% good.
Okay, but what if...
Obviously, mustard. I mean, there's two kinds of honey mustard. There's the actual sauce, and then there's the dressing. I like both. I prefer the sauce, and my grandma prefers the dressing. But you can use them interchangeably. You can use honey mustard sauce as a dressing, and honey mustard dressing as a sauce. And they can really go on anything that isn't cereal or a liquid, or
Why can't you put honey mustard on cereal?
or like a frozen treat.
What about honey mustard cereal?
I've looked. There is no honey mustard cereal.
You can make honey mustard cereal, can't you?
Would you be interested in making your own?
You see, the problem with that is, it needs to be like either a breaded thing with cheese in the middle, or breaded thing with meat in the middle, or just meat, or just cheese to get honey mustard on.
What if you took like Cheerios and drizzled a small amount of honey mustard on it? Would you be interested in eating that?
I'd try it with the dressing, but probably the sauce. Oh no. But you know what is good? Don't do it with the dressing, because if you do it with the dressing, it's not going to be good. Honey mustard from McDonald's, the McDonald's honey mustard, and the sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. Just mix them together. 65% honey mustard, 45% sweet and sour sauce,
It's 110%.
and then you mix them together until it's the perfect golden brown, and then you have the heavenly God sauce. And then it was at McDonald's. It was way more yellow than most honey mustards. It was like a lighter yellow. So then I tried it, and it was way better than any honey mustard from McDonald's I've ever had. So I was super excited. So I took my sweet and sour sauce and I dumped it in, and I got all of it out, and then I started with my McNugget. And then it was like the perfect gold. It was like gold. It was golden brown, and it tasted so good on my McNuggets. But it isn't really a food. Like I couldn't have honey mustard as just a meal because it's more like it's sort of a drink. But I am a fan of. So if Iron Man was in a fight with the Flash, I think that Iron Man would win because there would be the Hulk and he would be on the ground and the Hulk can't fly, but Iron Man can fly. So Iron Man would go up high in the sky and then he'd shoot Hulk. If that wouldn't work, then he'd have all of his Iron Man robots and the Hulkbuster suit, and then he'd punch Hulk a lot until he's weak, and then Hulk would turn into Bruce Banner, and then Iron Man would kill him when he's Bruce Banner. So Dark Claws have Batman, have Wolverine, and he is cool like Wolverine, but he is also like Bruce Wayne and Batman. Spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne is Batman. So he's half. He has Bruce Wayne's. He has Batman's cape, and he has Wolverine's claws, and he's mostly black, and he has a little bit yellow on him. And as the Batman part becomes dark, and then the Wolverine part becomes claw. He doesn't have Batman's symbol, but he looks really cool, and he has muscles, and he has the claw things, and he has Batman's intelligence and his acrobatics, and Wolverine's claws, and Wolverine's can't die, so he can't die. And there's this thing, and it's half Robin, half somebody that I don't know. I think it's like Wolverine's daughter from Logan, but I didn't watch Logan, so that's cool. But it's a girl, and I didn't know it was like something in a mall, and then it adopted, but it wasn't Darklaw's daughter. And superhero in the Amalgam universe next to Darklaw, it's even better than Iron Lantern. Okay, so it's a combination between Ghost Rider, the Flash, and this guy. It starts with a G, so I'm gonna call him Gargazorf. It's like Gargazorf the Demon, and he mixed together to make Speed Demon. And he doesn't have a motorcycle, but he runs really fast, and he's like a demon guy, and he transforms into it. And his arch enemy is Darkseid. No, not Darkseid, because Thanos and Darkseid, so it's like Darkseid, or maybe it's Darkseid, so Darkseid. I'm not sure, but it's really cool, and he could probably run really fast. So he could probably do a fire thing too, and he's one of my favorites. But you know what I don't like? The Super Soldier. It's half Superman, half Captain America, and they like mix. And he has like the Superman symbol as his shield, and he has a weird cape, and he has a Captain America's mask, but Superman's blonde hair sticks out the front, and it's trippy, and it makes me sad when I look at it. So he's not my favorite. And they made one between Spider-Man and Superboy, and that one, I like that one because he looks sort of like Robin, though he looks too much like Robin, but he's like a super duper Spider-Man. So Hawkeye, he had like spikes on his head, and he was pink and purple. It was like a dark pink and purple, so it was cool instead of girly. And so I thought there's Green Arrow from DC, and then there's Hawkeye from Marvel. He could fight with Darklaw, and then they could combine, and it could be like Green Eye or the Green Hawk, and then he could shoot things, and it would be cool. Hawkeye is my favorite official superhero, especially the comic book version. But why do they call donut holes donut holes if they're shaped like balls and not holes?
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so one of the main characters is a redheaded girl, and the antagonist, the bad guy, he is a guy with an eye patch, and he talks in a monotone voice. He has a black suit, and he doesn't show any emotion ever. And so there's the redheaded girl. She's an orphan, and she had her parents killed because a cult attacked them, and the cult is mysterious bad guys. So a forensic artist comes into the base of the good guys, and then the redheaded girl, she's like a teenager or something now. So she was like 2 when her parents died. So she talks to the forensic artist, and the forensic artist draws her mom and her dad. And then another guy walks in, and he goes and he looks at the dad, and then he draws the eye patch, and then he draws a black eye patch over the picture of the dad, and it looks exactly like the antagonist. And then the book or the story ends, or the TV. I put Crispy into my gnome, and then he needed brothers, and I thought they should all have matching names. So I named the second one Japan. Let me sit at the table. They said that I couldn't. That the seat I was trying to sit at, his name was Crispy, and he was invisible. And then I pushed Crispy off of the chair, and I sat there.
What a great story.
Look at that brick. It's a red brick. All the other bricks are tan bricks.
Yep. How does it make you feel?
It gives me anxiety because the red brick and all the other bricks are tan bricks.
Yeah, sometimes they decide to change color of the brick.
I know, but it's not okay. They need to fix this. I mean, they could just get some tan spray paint.
Well, what about that brick over there that also is red? How do you feel about that one? There's a lot of different
Makes me sad.
And that one over there?
Pines and half apples. But why is there pines on the outside? They could just have the good inside of the pineapple without the pine. Pineapples grow on trees. I hate Roblox and Minecraft.
Do you feel that you convinced Kyler to give up Roblox and Minecraft?
I feel very happy because I honestly didn't think we would get anything done because he's a very hard subject to deal with. But I'm happy because we actually made some progress and we got him to stop being as...
How do you feel that you convinced Kyler to give up Roblox and Minecraft?
You know, it's a huge improvement. We're really making progress on making him become normal. You know, some of the main things that were really holding him back was holding on to Minecraft and Roblox, and we feel that with us limiting the amount of Minecraft and Roblox that Kyler sees on a daily basis, that we've created significant progress into making him normal.
I like to have bacon on all my sandwiches except tuna, peanut butter and fluff, peanut butter and jelly, but it doesn't matter how many kinds of meats you have mixed with cheese. It really doesn't matter. You can have ham, bologna, and bacon and cheese. It's still good.
Yeah.
But you gotta grill it. You gotta have bacon on something that's not grilled. That's disgusting. I I am a fan of calzones and Pizza Hut's new Ultimate Cheesy Lovers Pizza. Oh, and I like mozzarella sticks and pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket.
They're like, it's like a half croissant, half hot dog. I'll show you a picture.
It sounds like some of my household. By the way, just for further notice, I hate my cousins. Except for two of them. There are two that I like.
Wait, what?
The only two. Yeah.
Because most of
A lot of incidents have happened. It's all just, you know, my mom's side of the family, everybody loves, and my dad's side of the family, oh, it's always fun on Christmas
Yeah,
Eve
look.
when you go over to
They
their
look like
house.
this.
It's
They look
just-
like this.
Yeah, those
Except
are the
I,
shit in my
Hey, wait,
except
Kyler,
I cover up the ends.
Can I
of
see,
them.
Kyler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, frick, my Minecraft came out.
This is
Goes like this.
everybody kind of
Uh-huh.
hates each other. And,
Except when my mom makes them, she covers up the ends so there isn't any exposed hot dog. Oh, and she puts cheese inside.
And then we could go play while you watch that.
Okay, children.
A minute ago, he was just like, he was going away like,
I'm saving that for when I'm 21.
how does that make you feel?
I hate vodka. It is. But I'm sick when I'm 21.
I don't know. I mean, if he wants to, there's nothing wrong with that. He's got a weird
Have
thing
you ever felt the urge to do that to someone?
She bought me vodka.
Spit it out.
I'm gonna fart, guys. You gotta prepare. I farted.
Kylie, what did you just say a second ago?
I was preparing you for it, but you couldn't hear me. Yeah. Sometimes I change the channel to Ozzy's Boneyard, and it's half rock, half heavy metal, and then when my grandma's driving, it scares my grandma. I like Legos. My favorite kind of Legos is Lego Ninjago. What's your favorite kind of Legos? Do you know how hard it is to make Shrek out of Legos? Because the ears, they're really hard. I wanted to make a giant Shrek action figure, and I couldn't do it, and I felt sad. Yes, I made a YouTube channel in 5th grade. I haven't posted in a whole year, where I post cringy vlogs, cringy Roblox Let's Plays, cringy Minecraft Let's Plays, other Let's Plays, miscellaneous videos, and then I had one good video. This person, he commented saying it was good. One of them, or like a couple.
I was paid $1.
Yeah. And it's called Epic Meme World, and Shrek, he was gonna come in an episode 2, but I accidentally deleted episode 2. Instead of hitting upload, I hit delete. So this is episode 1. You should watch it. It's Pizza Man 17, and it's super duper cool. Oh, I have diabetes. Remember?
I saw 3 dog treats on the ground.
I have tried dog treats before I had diabetes. They are actually not that bad. I like the beef one. Yeah.
Actually about you? Okay.
About him, he's gonna love
We
it.
have his consent, so we can do this.